Clay, Clay, this is a tough one. This is a tough one.
Meza, I'm going to tell you that, as you know, I was not surprised that we lost. I had expected us to lose. I did not expect us to lose so many people.
Really, really, not at all.
One game is one game against a team that, technically should have beat us. But man, those injuries, I just don't know.
They were coming left and right, those injuries.
Dropping like flies, left and right, left and right. Before we go any further, though, Clay from Brooklyn, football with the fellas. And who am I here with?
Yo, it's your man Mazo. It's all about Big Blue, baby.
It's all about Big Blue, y'all. Listen, I know that this is a dark day. Anytime you lose to Philly is bad. Anytime you lose is bad, but losing to Philly especially, bad.
Terrible, terrible.
But losing Scatterboo, losing Flott, losing Bellinger, even Art Green, like this just, we are not that team. We are not a team that can withstand all that and still be competitive.
And I'm optimistic about everything, but I'll let you know, seriously, I felt like, the air was let out of just watching the game when Scatterboo got hurt. I saw his foot turn the other way when he initially did it, and I was like, oh, I can't believe this. And it was like, I said, like, this is duh. That hurt. That really hurt. But I'm like, it hurts him, the team, everybody was just like, forget it.
Right. Yeah.
You
saw it hit Dart hard. I mean, even after.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, they're boys. They're tight.
They're boys.
They're real tight. But hey.
Nah.
Wait. I gotta say the optimist. Okay, I said 24-21. I'll bow down to you in this one. I didn't.
No, please.
I think, but I really believe the Giants, they had their opportunities. They did have their opportunities. And let me bring up one positive thing I caught out of the game.
Sure.
And I'm not sure you'll agree with me though, but I like what the offensive line's been doing. I really like what the offensive line's been doing.
Yes. We gave up 5 sacks, but that was a very misleading 5 sacks.
Oh, yeah.
Several of them were just Dart holding the ball too long.
Plus, that was a time when they knew we weren't going to run. So they were just like pinning the ears back and they were going at us. But
right.
After like, it's funny when Scatterboo went down, they said, oh yeah, now Tracy has to come in. Tracy was going to be a starter. I was like,
Tracy's fine. I'm fine. Right.
It's really fine. I mean, they actually were going to complement each other. So that's
right.
We've had running backs in the past who were like, oh gosh, it really is awful. We've had those guys before, but
yes. We're not. This is not Orleans Darkwa.
No, not at all. Please, not Orleans. No.
But all that said, I mean, all the injuries and the fact that this is a team that was 5-2 and we're 2-5 and they're at home and we just beat them and yada yada yada. If the refs had just not got in the way,
oh my God,
still a close game.
Oh gosh, and we don't
recovery alone.
People, you listening? We don't blame the refs on everything. We're not that type. No. This is not what we do here. We don't just say, well, the refs lost the game for us, like that. But if you saw what we saw, you watching the game, put in the comments. Let me know, what did you think about the refs in this game? Just there's a couple of calls that were kind of.
I mean, again, if we just get that fumble recovery on the tush push, that takes 7 points away from them. And Quinyon Mitchell was holding Darius Slayton's hand and jersey. And Darius Slayton was like, say, get off me.
Right.
And they call offensive pass interference. So if you don't call that, if you don't throw that flag, that's 7 more points for us. So suddenly 38-20 is 31-27. And that's a whole new game.
Whole new game.
Those two.
Whole new game.
And that's not even including the time when they called Kayvon for jumping offside when the left tackle clearly flinched first. I don't want to use that as an excuse. I'll just say the game could easily have been much closer, even with everything that happened to us.
Agreed. I just definitely wanted to ask you, just again, I got to go back a little bit. That tush push, just on, if you're on the goal line and the guy reaches the ball across, it's a touchdown.
Correct.
But when you're in the middle of the field and you reach the ball across, you're still going forward. And
Correct.
that's what was it Thibodeau or who's that
Thibodeau.
was
Thibodeau.
it Burns?
It was Thibodeau.
Thibodeau went in and grabbed the ball. Hurts he wasn't down. He wasn't down. He was laying
No,
on
he
top
was,
of guys
and still being pushed forward
and still being
from
pushed forward.
behind. So he was still moving forward and extending his arms.
Right.
Let's put it this way. If they hadn't, if he hadn't fumbled, they would have given him forward progress to wherever he wound up with that ball.
Right.
So
Right.
that means the play wasn't over yet, right?
Exactly.
If he got another 6 or 8 inches further, they would have gave him those 6 or 8 inches because the play wasn't over yet. As soon as we took the ball away, it was like, oh, forward progress.
Right. Oh, could you answer this question for me? I'm serious. This is a serious question, and it's a logical thing. It's like it's a segment we got called Mazo Make It Make Sense, and it deals with the tush push. You are allowed. It's legal in the NFL, but not in college and high school,
Right.
to come behind a runner and push him.
Right. Which is ridiculous.
But it's illegal to pull him across. What is the difference?
Honestly, I didn't even know it was illegal to pull him across. But what I do know is illegal is if you are a linebacker and your defensive lineman is pushing forward,
right,
you can't push that defensive lineman.
Right.
But the offense can push the quarterback with the ball. So they can play rugby on offense, but you can't play rugby back on defense to try and stop them from playing rugby on offense.
They just got to get rid of that play. I don't.
Get rid of the play. Not to mention the fact that Philly is offsides half the time they run that.
Exactly.
They jump before the snap. They line up in the neutral zone and then jump first.
And then the refs don't stop the play until the guy gets the first down. That's the whole thing.
Touchdown. Right.
Of course, he's always going to be moving forward because somebody's behind him pushing him. So come on, it's just the play. I don't like that play. I don't like rugby in football. But
yeah. But again, listen. It is what it is. It's not like they only pull that out against us. They do it, all the time. The league needs to come up with some kind of a plan because that's ridiculous. And like I said, it was a game that, despite all of the things that went against us, could easily have been a one-score game if not for a couple of egregiously bad calls. So I say all that to say, I can see why you might be optimistic about our future.
Oh, yeah.
Right. This is a team that seems to have a couple of key pieces in place. It seems to really, be able to overcome adversity. If you had told me a month ago, because remember, I was at the game when Neighbors got hurt.
Oh, yeah.
Chargers. If you had told me a month ago, we can be dropping 30s on people without Neighbors, I'd be like, I don't know what you're talking about. That's we don't drop 30 with Neighbors.
In practice. On 7-on-7.
7-on-7. But again, Dart looks like he's the truth. The offensive line, like you said, has been playing very solid football. I mean, they're not going to the Pro Bowl.
They play solid football.
Solid, and honestly, maybe Jermaine Luminor. He's been playing solid as well. But that's why I said, and spoiler alert, Mock Draft Monday is back in the house.
Guys, he's not playing. Mock Draft Monday. Clay from Brooklyn's Mock Draft Monday is back. It is back and it's live. It's not the long view.
No, not the long view, not the blueprint. Just the Mock Draft Monday. But we're 2-6. It's time to look. It's time to look forward. Look ahead. We're 2-6, and Scadaboo's gone for the year probably. Listen, that was a gruesome injury. I hope that's not career threatening.
Yeah,
that was a gruesome injury. Scadaboo's gone. Neighbors is gone. I don't know how long Bellinger's going to be gone for. He hurt his neck again, which is not something that you want to take.
Which is not good at all. Nah.
Flots and concussion protocol. I mean, this, whatever. It's time to look ahead. But there are some things that make you like what 2026 could look like for us. Maybe by then Dexter's fully healthy and back to being Dexter, because I don't care what nobody says. Dexter is not 100%.
No, he's not. I agree with you.
He's not the same guy. And I've heard different explanations. His wife just had a baby. But I think it's the elbow. I think he is just not able to dominate the way he did last year because his arms won't let him. And so I
What,
hope
what
by
what about
next
Joe
year.
Shane? Is Shane part of the problem too? That.
I'm not sure Joe Shane is Dexter's problem, but Joe Shane is part of the problem.
Okay, all
He's a
right.
big part, and Shane Bowen is a big part of the problem. The Shanes got to go.
Shane's gotta go.
We are overshamed.
It's a shame.
It's a shame that we are overshamed, but the Shanes got to go. So anyway, I think we got enough in place, but we need some help in the back seven. We also need some help stopping the run, but part of what stops the run is linebackers that can do their run fits consistently and then
True.
not miss the tackles. Right? Moosal's playing hero ball and not in his right run fit far too often. Newman is in the way. He's not even in the way. I wish he could get in the way. Unable to get in the way. And that 4.62 he ran at the combine, which is just not going to get it done,
Right,
is
no.
showing up far too often. Far too often there's people like Rashid Shaheed and now Saquon just running past him smiling like, oh,
Right.
4.6, huh? Okay, well,
You see him doing
good
this.
on you. Right, right. 4.6, maybe you should line for the extra point because I'm taking this to that.
Well, it was the second play of the game, right? When it happened
Second play
too.
of the game. Second play of the game. I don't know. I just, you know that I've not been in on Banks and Newman since last year, and I've done. Like
I,
done. They have to go. They have to
yeah,
go.
I tried my best to look for something positive. I just can't find it anymore. He gotta go.
Both of them. Both of them. Banks and Newman got to go. I would rather see Art Green and Raheem Lane and bring back Jason Pinnock if you want to
It's those guys are
in the way.
man,
They're
man.
just bad. They're just bad. And the scheme doesn't help them. Like I feel like Shane Bowen is not uh putting our defense in the best possible position, and then you have poor execution on top of that. That's a bad combination.
Yeah, it is. It is. It is. Like this that scheme you've been talking about since preseason, actually even before preseason.
Since last
During the
season.
summer, remember we talking about it in the summer, and I'm like, I'm witnessing it now. I didn't really pay a lot of attention to it last year, but I really focused in on it. And every time that we have Dexter in the middle by himself, he's being doubled, sometimes triple teamed. And the next thing I know, I see the running back is going through the line and he's getting at least 15 yards. Not 10, not 5, 15, 20 yards are getting.
By the way, that play that Tank Bigsby ran on second and forever, the graphic was wrong. It wasn't second and 31, it was second and 26. I rewatched that play 4 times. It was second and 26, not second and 31. And he gained 27 yards, not 32 yards.
Okay, okay.
But still, he gained 27 yards on second and 26.
Not good.
Moosa with the bad run fit and missed the tackle. And again, when you have linebackers that do their job, those and have speed and athleticism and are sure-handed tacklers, those plays don't happen.
No, no, no.
That and the 65-yard touch. I mean, that to me, the linebackers are probably the most important level of the defense. I love our pass rush, Dexter, Burns. I love that. But the linebackers are literally in the middle of it all. So defensive tackles don't have 100 tackles a year. That's not a thing.
No, no, no,
Eat
no.
up blocks and they, cause running backs to shift left and right. But it's the linebackers who come up and make 100 tackles a year, not ours. I mean, Okereke is not the same guy. And McFadden is better than Muasau, but I don't think he's the answer. And now his contract is up.
Right.
You think I'm giving McFadden $15 million a year? I sincerely hope not.
Hence the reason, fans, for mock draft Monday. This is the reason why he's going really early this year. Really early. Is it too early? I don't think so.
I don't think so. 2 and 6. No, it's getting late early.
Stay tuned for it. It's coming up soon. It's coming up.
Absolutely. But again, to put a bow on it, I can't say I'm surprised we lost to Philly. I think we should have been in a closer game than we were in. But they probably would have figured out a way to win that game anyway. They were, especially before Saquon got hurt, just running it down our throat. Oh, that's another thing. We gave up 270 odd yards of rushing. 200, what? What?
You can't win. You can't. You
The New
can't.
York Giants defense was gashed for 270 something rushing yards.
Not the old school Big Blue. That wouldn't happen.
That is embarrassing. That's not okay. That's not okay. So get me another defensive tackle and another linebacker that can actually run and tackle and do his job first, and a cornerback so that Banks never has to play again. I think, and I won't get too far off topic. I think that Drew Phillips would be a better safety or linebacker than, because he tackles very well. I've talked about this before. If we were able to move him back to safety or move him up to that money backer, strong safety / linebacker role, suddenly his strengths, I tackle very well, and I can cover slower people, tight ends maybe, better than fast, shifty guys. He's a good coverage linebacker. He's a bad coverage cornerback. So maybe have him play linebacker. Anyway, I don't want to, we've taken up a lot of y'all's time. I don't want to spend the whole day talking about things that may be coming in future episodes. I don't want to give too much away.
No, don't do that. Before we even go forward, before we wrap up, I want to give a shout out to Tika and Kira. They're two new, Football with the Fellas, all about Big Blue subscribers, and we just want to shout you out. Thank you for watching us, and
Absolutely.
we stick with us. The Giants are not bad. They're not that bad. So stick with us.
Thick and thin.
But again, welcome aboard. Thank you very much.
Appreciate you.
Hey.
Anyway, Clay from Brooklyn, Football with the Fellas. And who am I here with?
It's your man Mazo. It's all about Big Blue, y'all.
It is all about Big Blue.
We appreciate you, all our subscribers, all our viewers. Please take a moment to like and share and subscribe to this channel. We appreciate you hanging in there with us and hanging in with the Giants. Hey, until next time, y'all. Peace. Big shout out to El Marquis Productions, the talent behind the music and production here at Football with the Fellas. It's all about Big Blue. Their beats bring energy and excitement to every episode. El Marquis' skills in mixing, mastering, and creating top quality sound make the podcast come alive each week. For your own projects, check out elmarquisproductions.com and take your sound to the next level.